We made it back to the cabin after today, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we freaking smashed them and it felt really good. Unfortunately, we caught so many big ones, we didn't catch any eaters. So we caught no fish that we could eat today. Luckily, we smashed those perch yesterday. So we have a ton of perch fillets left, and that's what I'm gonna use tonight. So we're in the Northeast, Maine specifically. So what we're gonna do is make a mock lobster roll. So yeah, we could get lobsters here, but I want to show you an awesome way to make it without making lobster at all. So we're going to do it with fish today. They're going to be super delicious, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. But this recipe, along with many of the other ones that we've done, are in the new cookbook, The Frozen Kitchen. So if you want to get your hands on that, go check it out on Amazon, and I think you're going to really like it. You're going to love this recipe and all the other ones that are in there. So go check that out. We're going to get to cooking. So let's make some freaking... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just prep a couple of things. So I'm gonna chunk this fish up, and then what we're gonna do is just lightly poach that in butter in a pan on the stove. And I got some onion and a little bit of celery here and a little bit of garlic. Then I'm just gonna crush the garlic. That's gonna go in the pan with the fish. I got some celery and onion that we're gonna mix with a little bit of mayo when we mix all this stuff together. Toast up some rolls, melt a little butter. This is an easy one, and it's really delicious. And I'm gonna start chopping things up, and we'll just get going here right now. Now that all this fish is chunked up, I left it in kind of bigger chunks because what I want to do is with these rolls, I don't want them to just be like this like minced up fish kind of thing. I want nice chunks of fish in there because these are going to be coated in just like some delicious kind of mayo and brown butter situation. It's going to be really good. But I got a pan heating up behind me. I'm going to melt half a stick of butter in there, and that's what we're going to kind of cook these in with a little bit of garlic and red onion. And then we're going to throw it in a bowl, just let it cool down a bit. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to cut up the rest of the ingredients. We're gonna mix it all together, toast up some buns, and that is it. So this is 50% done already, and all we did was cut some things up. So I'm gonna take this over to the stove, get this going in the pan, and then we're on to the next part. Okay, so I got this butter melted down. I have it on kind of a medium, about medium low heat. I just want this butter to be warmed and melted, and I don't want it to be like sizzling when I drop the fish in. So I got the garlic, and I got this red onion. I'm just gonna slide that in, and I have a thing of paprika right here. I'm gonna put maybe about a half a tablespoon or so. You can gauge this depending on how you like your stuff seasoned, but I'm gonna do probably about half a tablespoon of that. And just as that's starting to cook down a little bit, should only take maybe 30 seconds for that garlic to start getting real fragrant. Then I'm just gonna put all the fish in here, just slide it in, and essentially butter poach this stuff. So like I said, you don't want it to be sizzling. Keep the heat a little bit lower, and it should only take 5 to 6 minutes total, and the fish will be done. And then we'll remove it from the heat and just let it cool. Okay, so that fish is cooking down right behind me. I got a little bit of celery here. I'm just gonna take probably 2 ribs of this, maybe 3. These ones are pretty short. And what I'm gonna do is cut them up pretty fine. I don't want these to be really big chunks, but I do want a little bit of crunch in this fish roll here. So take those tops off, and I'm just gonna split the ribs the long direction, and then just do a nice coarse chop on them. Okay, so I got that celery minced up right there. So I'm just gonna let that chill out. Once the fish is done cooking, I'm gonna throw it in this bowl right here and just let it cool a bit. And this will get added into that. But what I'm gonna do first is mix up in this bowl just a little bit of mayonnaise. And then also a little bit of Old Bay seasoning. Old Bay is just a classic seasoning for seafood. And I'm gonna go a little bit of Old Bay with a little bit of Catch and Cook Whiteout. Again, I want this kind of a garlic pump. So I got the garlic sauteing with the fish and a little bit of garlic in this. And what this is gonna actually do is be what we're gonna use to toast our bread. So add this in here. And just a little bit of Old Bay. Maybe about a teaspoon in there. This stuff is really strong, highly salty, so you don't go crazy with it. But like I said, all we're doing is toasting up our buns with it. So I'm gonna mix that up. And as soon as I'm done with this, that fish should be ready to come off. Perfect. Okay, so once I get all the fish out of here, there's going to be a little bit of liquid, I guess, in the bottom of this with some butter, a little bit of just the moisture that comes out of the fish. And what I'm going to do is throw this back on the stove behind me and just reduce that a little bit, so we kind of have like a little bit of a butter sauce out of that deal. And that's actually going to top our rolls as soon as we're done. So I'm gonna let this just reduce just slightly behind me, let that cool down, and then we're gonna start building some rolls. All right, so I'm gonna get these buns ready to go. What I'm gonna do on these is just take a little slice off of each side, so I got kind of this nice unfinished edge here, and that's what we're gonna toast up in this pan behind me. And instead of using butter on this, what I'm gonna do is use that seasoned mayo that we just did, brush a little bit on the sides of each one. And that is going to brown up beautifully in that pan behind me. So I got a cast iron getting hot. You don't need to get it absolutely ripping hot, but like medium heat on that. And this will brown up super nice in about 2 minutes. And then we'll just do each one. Alright, so the fish is all cooled down now. I got the buns ready to rip. So I got a little bit of mayo. I'm just going to do like 1 big tablespoon of that into the fish mixture. And then I'm going to add that celery that I minced up in there. And then last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a little bit of lemon juice into this. Awesome. Give that a nice little mix. And I don't want this to be like a super thick, you know, chicken salad consistency type thing. I just want that mayo to just barely coat everything up nice. That celery is going to be really nice and crunchy, and all those flavors from that fish are going to come right on through, which is amazing. So I'm just going to load up all these buns, and then we're ready to eat. I do like to add a little bit of hot sauce in here. I got this one right here. It's a pineapple habanero from Logs, and the cool thing about making these type of rolls is you can really kind of mess with the flavors as much as you want. I like them kind of hot, and this is kind of a sweet and hot sauce. A couple teaspoons of that in there to give it a little more pop, and we're ready to go. So I'll get these all loaded up, do a little lemon zest on the top, probably garnish it with a little bit of green onion, and we're ready to eat. Alright, so we got these put all together. So lobster rolls are a classic Maine food, and we wanted to do a different spin on it. So this is awesome. We wanted to do it with crappies. Didn't work out. So what do we got? Bunch of perch. I love to eat perch just as much as I love to eat crappies, so this is gonna turn out really, really good. I'm gonna have Luke try it out, and I'm gonna crush one at the same time. We're gonna start eating here, probably hammer these, hammer a few more. I got some more fish sitting over here, but we had a great day today. Like I said, we caught some absolute freakazoids, and I was super happy about that. But tomorrow, this will obviously come out after the fact, but we're fishing the Fish Donkey Clam Trap Attack Tournament tomorrow and Sunday. So it's a 2-day event online. We're competing against people all over the ice belt, and we plan on taking the crappie division. So this is coming out after the fact, so when we win it, you heard it here first. All right, Luke, let's dig in.
Let's do it.
Oof. Oh, these are looking minty.
Heavy.
What do you think?
You don't miss.
These look great. They taste great. I'm pretty happy with the way these turned out. Awesome way to use fish. More of a seafood traditional kind of situation here.
Very delicious.
All right. We're making a huge mess, and we're going to smash the rest of these, go to bed, catch you in the morning. Let's go fishing.